Hey, what's up, everyone? Just a quick talk here. We've got another super bright moon again tonight that wasn't mentioned, and it's called a full pink moon. They said the moon won't actually be pink, but it is a full super bright moon. So let's do a recap. We had a snow moon that they said was coming after the largest supermoon until 2020 something, 29 or whatever, back in December. Then we had a snow moon in January. And no, snow moon. We had a super moon in January, a snow moon in February, and then a super moon in March, in the midpoint of March. I don't remember them mentioning anything about this pink moon. I've never heard of a pink moon. April's full moon to illuminate Friday night sky. These things happen every time you turn around. Now, to the astronomical observer like myself, astronomical events were a rarity. They were a rarity to behold in the past. They were something that was like, oh, wow, this is a beautiful celestial heavenly event. That is a once in a blue moon, get it, event. That's why the statement once in a blue moon existed, because blue moons, supermoons, all of that stuff were something that was a rare celestial event to behold. Each time, they tell us it's going to be the biggest and brightest until 2000 whatever. So if you check out the sky, if you're unlike me, unlike we are here, unlike I should say, I am, myself, I went outside, the dogs were having a fit, and there was like, I heard some kind of a sound, but nothing wants to work, everything is malfunctioning, so I couldn't record anything. The dogs were just having a fit. I went out with a light, the super bright spotlight, shined it. Couldn't see anything for the fog, and then it actually did get to go through the fog. The light is so bright; it's a spotlight. Didn't see anything. Couldn't see anything. But so I can't see the supermoon because of the fog. We've been raining since Wednesday here. It just stopped raining a few hours ago, and it's been raining since Wednesday night, so yeah. So the moon is going to be larger than average, and they say it's going to be... I knew when I looked in the sky the moon had a strange hue, a strange color. It didn't look normal. It didn't look like a normal moon to me at all. It didn't have that... It didn't have that look that looked like, oh, that's just an ordinary moon. It was super bright. But they say that the name does not appear as the color. Instead, the moon is named a pink moon after the color of the wild ground phlox, one of the early spring flowers. Native American Indians named the moons so they could keep track of their harvesting schedule. The moon might appear red or orange because of dust, haze, smoke, or ash in the atmosphere. Here, it's appeared as orange. The next full moon will be the flower moon on May 18th. So now they're going to have a full supermoon May 18th. See, I don't remember all of these events happening all the time. I don't remember... I mean, I remember full moons, and they're saying this next full moon is going to be a month away. What happened to the shift where we were experiencing full moons every 2 weeks? Huh. Now it's going to be an entire month away till we experience about another 29 to 30 days until we experience another full moon. So that's another Mandela effect situation where you have first of all, if you've ever seen the DreamWorks logo, you'll know that the man on the moon is sitting on a curved moon. And this symbol, I used to draw this throughout my childhood. And see, I didn't really know what I was drawing, but I knew there was some sort of significance to it, and I would draw these symbols and stuff that had to do with power and abilities, and I drew that stuff from my mind. It was coming into my mind, and I would draw like that. There'd be another one, whatever. That was not the way I drew that, but the moon would always look like that, and you'd see the man on the moon fishing. And so that all see, you'll see every documentation show the moon phases actually look like that. Or that's what they want. I mean, that's what people remember it as, like that. They remember phases where it would slowly fade away, not like these, which the actual phases of the moon that we see now, where you can't have a man on the moon like that. It should be that way. It should be making a C, not a curved like a concave lens or something. But those are the phases that we see. Jason Christopher was speaking about this in a recent live stream of his, and I completely understand where he's coming from with this. It's like, what the heck happened to the moon? It's like someone spilled coffee on the motherboard of existence, like someone spilled a drink into the functionality of existence. Now, I know the fundamental principles, instead of laws, mathematical principles and laws and physics that govern existence. I'm sure various principles apply for different realities, and everything that I'm seeing is leading me to believe in the multiverse. Now, there was a theory I had years ago when this phenomenon first started, and it was regarding the multiverse and consciousness shifting from universe to universe. Every time I went to make the video, the device would mess up, the video would become corrupt, screw up, or the video would become blotched or blurred where you could get nothing out of it. And that led me to believe that I was onto something. The fact that reality itself did not seem to want me to post that video or make that video. And I actually went to make the video for a seventh or eighth time. I had attempted to make that video, and then many people wound up telling me when I first started my channel, I think it was Almadea and Always Thinking, and I think at the time Tom Heekin. I haven't heard from him in a very long time, and there were several other people that had followed me since the beginning. Flynn Rider and some other individuals, I think they all had speculated, we were shifting, kind of like Jose Martinez stated, that we were shifting realities and actual worlds, Earths, thus the whole Sagittarius arm, Orion spur, Orion's belt, whichever it is. My mind has forgotten it. I went blank. I've been going blank a lot today, but the whole shift there, that's just one of the most significant known shifts, including Neil deGrasse Tyson being affected by it. And being an astrophysicist, you would think that he would actually bring light into that topic, which one of the fundamental theories in astrophysics is the theory of alternate universes, alternate realities, parallel universes, and altered reality, and alternate existences. And that's one of the theories in that realm of studies. And yet you'd think they would utilize that and find that as a practical application into their studies and look into that deeper to help them not only use this phenomenon to prove their theories, but to expand upon it and possibly even prove it. But you'd think that people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and all of those others, which basically they're just an image, they're just a person who is used to represent theoretical physics, but not to say they don't have a lot of knowledge in that degree, knowledge in that field of study, which they do, but they're used more as like a TV icon like Bill Nye is, which is an atheist, which is sad to say. But you'd think they would utilize that for their studies, this phenomenon, but they don't. I know you've had many celebrities bring it up now. You've had Jeff Dunham mention it. Jeff Dunham is hilarious, by the way. I love his comedy. I love his ventriloquism. He's one of the best out there, if not the best. Terry Fator's pretty good as well, but when he came on Got Talent and various talent shows worldwide. America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, and other countries. But let's see. The dogs are having a fit again. Something's going on outside. Maybe I'll do a scan of some sort, but that'll have to be later. I'm very sleepy. We're going to have to get up tomorrow. So we've had a long day today. We were visiting, and then my mama has felt awful, and she couldn't visit today. Hopefully tomorrow she can, but she has felt very bad. Barely able to move. Nothing helps. I mean, I'm sorry, nothing she does seems to help her. It's difficult to see her that miserable. I want her to be with us and feel well. But anyway, back to this topic. Yeah, you'd think they would utilize these findings and this phenomenon as something to expand upon their field of study and help to prove their theories, but that's what the scientific method is. Conducting studies until you prove your hypothesis or theory is fact. And they could very well do that with this phenomenon, given the number of test subjects out there are, or I shouldn't say test subjects, but individuals to examine, or not to examine, but to interview. But it's not mainstream enough. But celebrities like Jeff Dunham and The Simpsons, the shows like The Simpsons have brought up this phenomenon. Speaking of which, The Simpsons person, he is deep into physics and alternate realities and parallel universes and things, but claims he actually, some have claimed and spoken to me saying that he actually was from an alternate timeline. I don't know, but there was someone saying they'd like to Skype with me. I don't have Skype. I don't even have a Skype account, but I might do that in the future. But I don't have Skype on my phone. My phone is like at probably 100 megabytes, if that, of memory left in it, and it's very low. And I am having to use the micro SD card for everything. So I won't be able to use Skype right now. Probably not until I get another phone. I'm kind of partial to that one because of the infrared sensor on it, but I hope you don't think I just blew you off and ignored you, because I didn't. You are a very, very nice and kind individual, and I appreciate the kindness. And you can still email me at either of my emails for this channel or my main primary Gmail. I love you all, and you can contact me that way or talk to me. And right now I'm just not comfortable showing my face on this channel, but maybe someday I will. And sort of, maybe I'll wear glasses or something, sunglasses or something. But I haven't really felt comfortable showing my face yet to anyone, but yeah, you'd think they would utilize this phenomenon for their study. But the phases of the moon, there's another supermoon. Another bright moon. I seen it out tonight. Huge, bright moon. It's beautiful. I love these celestial events. Oh, I love these beautiful celestial events. I wish I could get a telescope to be able to live stream these events. That would be awesome. If I could get a live streaming telescope for this channel or any YouTube channel, and I would leave the link where you all could check it out, where I can live stream the moon. Do a live stream of these celestial events, like the eclipse. If we could do that, let me try that sometime. Let me try to live stream this eclipse that comes up in July. The one that's coming up in July, I'd like to try to do that. But right now, that would cost a lot of money to do that with a telescope. One of those internet-connected telescopes, that would cost a lot to live stream the moon and other celestial events. So, but if you'd ever like me to do that, let me know if I could ever do that. I'm going to try to go outside and do a stream later, because I've got to take the dog out because he's been having a fit. He wants out. He wants outside. And once he starts barking, there's not much you can do but just give him his way. But, yeah. Pray for my mama. Pray for a good Easter. Because I just want to see her be able to be with us on Easter and feel well. I don't want to make this video sad, so I'm just going to state, yeah, moon's different, everything's different. Reality shifts are real. They happen to us. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Peace and much love. Bye. Happy Easter. God